Privet, welcome to my YouTube video. This happens to be my very first, let me say, my official video to kickstart my channel. My name is Ifeanyi, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. Basically, three major parts: tech, animal, and then my language learning, and possibly any other thing that comes up I could also share with you guys. So I don't really have I didn't really plan anything per se as to what I'm going to share, so I'm just going to do a little freestyle. First, okay, let me talk about my Russian language. I'm learning Russian currently, so occasionally I'm going to be dropping in some few words in Russia. For instance, remember when I started this video, I said the word privet. Privet simply means hi, and that's what it means in Russian actually. And then for the more formal way, you want to say hi, or rather you want to say hello, you say здравствуйте. I'm going to, you're going to see it written there, the writing is going to show on the screen there. So privet, как дела, that's how are you. So you're welcome once again to my channel. So let me just talk about something that a question that I've been asked frequently. That has to do with how can I make money with a website or a blog. Some of my friends have asked me these questions a lot, and I feel okay, let me use this opportunity to also make a comment on that. When it comes to making money with a website, a lot of persons have different ideas or different view on what they feel. For instance, I remember one of my friends one time once told me that, oh, okay, does it mean that if somebody comes to visit my site or visit his or her site, and then automatically he starts, or maybe money starts going into his account? So how does it really work? Sometimes I would just laugh. But it doesn't just happen that way. It doesn't just happen like that. Having a website, making money from having a website, it's like having a physical shop. So if you have a physical shop, that shop itself, it's not going to give you money. So you must do something with that shop. Either one, you offer a service in that shop, or you sell a product, or you engage in one form of business using that premises before you start getting money. So similar thing applies to having a website. Just having a website alone does not bring in money. It is now what you do with that website that brings in money. So for instance, now I could decide to sell a service. Possibly I might have an ebook. I decide to sell an ebook on my site. So people goes to my site, sees this ebook, and then buys it, pays for it, and then download it to use. Or rather, I could equally sell a product, a physical product. So let's say I'm into maybe skincare products or any other kind of products. So I could sell this on my site in form of an e-commerce site. And then this is when people pay for these things, and then I make money from it. Then, however, the one I'm going to talk about today on how to make money from a website, it's using what is known as pay-per-click. Pay-per-click, and I'm going to use Google Adsense as an example. Pay-per-click simply means that you are being paid for a number of clicks, or you are being paid per click on your site. So now Google AdSense allows you to, or rather when you sign up for Google AdSense, which is owned by Google, you sign up for Google AdSense, and then Google gives you a code which you're going to place on your site, and now that code that is being placed on your site, ads will be displayed to your visitors. Now this your visitor, when they come to your site and they click on this ad that is displayed there, Google pays you per click. So that is it's a very common way that a lot of persons today have actually been making money. So you have a blog, you sign up for Google AdSense. How do you sign up for Google AdSense? You just go to Google website, www.google.com/AdSense. Don't worry, it's going to come up on the screen there. So once you click on the site, you sign up, and then after signing up, Google gives you a code which you're going to place in your site. After placing that in your site, then you can now start the process of monetizing your page. So basically, if you have a large number of traffic. What I mean by traffic, that's the number of persons that visit your site. You have up to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and so on, as the case may be, persons visiting your site. So the more number of persons you have visiting your site, the more probability you have of these ones or these persons actually clicking on these ads on your site. And when they click on this ad, Google pays you. So you see that at the end of the month, you can end up making hundreds and thousands of dollars. But first and foremost, it all requires consistency. So first, you must have a website or a blog. So you must have this. Second, you must look for ways to first and foremost generate or drive traffic to your site. Driving traffic to your site means making people learn about or know about this your site. So people goes to visit this thing, create awareness about your site. Oh, I have this site, this is what I do, this is what I do. So the more persons visit it, the more your traffic increases and the more possibilities of you making more money. So what if you also note that before Google approves your Adsense or the code to be placed on your site, you have to meet certain criteria. Don't worry, it's not difficult. First and foremost, at least you must have a good number of traffic. Your site must be, have well updated in terms of having good content, not just a shallow site, but you must have good content. You must have quality content there. Having quality content and also, having a good number of traffic. Now, once you have this, once you have achieved these things, then you can now go ahead to apply for this Google AdSense. And then once it's approved, then you're on a sure path to making money, thousands and thousands of dollars. So I know you might want to ask, okay, so how do I get traffic or how do I generate this traffic? Well, you can do that in several ways. Let's say you start up your blog or you start up your site. You can at first share these links to your friends. Tell them, okay, I have a site, I have a blog, please check it out. Also, you can also use your social media pages to also do this. And then you can also do what is called sponsored ad. Facebook sponsored ad is, let me say, is pocket friendly. It's something that everybody can easily afford because it's not as expensive as it used to be. So for as little as 2,000, 3,000, you can use it to run a sponsored ad on a particular post, thereby driving traffic to your site. So once you now have a good number of traffic in your site, don't worry, Google also has what is called Google Analytics, which you can use to track the site, or rather to track the number of persons that have visited your page, number of persons that comes. You can check their demographic, you can check a lot of things about them, the gender, the time they visit the most, the page they visit the most. So you can all use these things to track how your page or your website or blog is actually doing. And then once you feel comfortable, okay, at least I've gotten or I've met the minimum requirement, then you can now proceed to apply to this pattern. So that's how to make money. Like I said, there are many ways, but I just decided to talk about this just randomly. So subsequent videos I will go in depth, possibly teaching you from scratch how to create these things, how to create this or rather how to create these things from scratch. So that's how this how it's going to be. So thank you very much for watching, and please hit the subscribe button, subscribe, like, comment, and also share these videos. It's going to go a long way. I know I don't have much followers now. I think it's about 8 or 10 followers now. So the more you like, the more you share, it goes a long way to create awareness on my page. So thank you very much. See you next week.